Hi students, I am Miss Dakshita from Bhagat Ram Vidyapeeth. Today we'll explore the law of conservation of mass, a truly foundational principle in chemistry. It's so essential that if you understand this law well, many other topics, like balancing chemical equations, stoichiometry, and reaction analysis, will become much easier. Let's start with the basic idea. This law tells us, right pointing backhand index, in a chemical reaction, the total mass of the reactants is equal to the total mass of the products. Sounds simple? Yes, but behind this statement lies the key to how matter behaves in every reaction, be it burning a candle or digesting food. So today, let's dive deep. We'll understand what this law means, who discovered it, how it applies in real life and in chemical equations, multiple examples from lab reactions to everyday phenomena, what this law teaches us about the natural world. Let's understand the law. To begin, let me ask you a question. Suppose I mix 50 grams of sand with 100 grams of salt water. What will be the total mass of the mixture? Yes, you're right, 150 grams. Now imagine I heat this mixture in a sealed container so the water evaporates and condenses back inside. Will the total mass change? No, it will still be 150 grams. Why? Because nothing was lost, nothing was gained. We only changed the state of matter, from liquid to gas, but we didn't remove or add any substance. This is exactly what the law of conservation of mass is all about. It tells us, matter may change form. Matter may appear differently, but the total amount of matter, the total mass, will remain constant in a closed system. Book's historical origin, the genius of Lavoisier. Now who first gave this law? It was Antoine Lavoisier, a brilliant French scientist in the late 18th century, often called the father of modern chemistry. Before Lavoisier, people believed that matter could simply disappear, especially when things were burned. For example, if you burned wood, you'd get ashes, which were lighter than the original wood. So people thought some mass had just vanished. But Lavoisier proved them wrong. He conducted experiments in sealed glass containers, where he carefully measured the mass of substances before and after reaction. He found that mass always remained unchanged, even when gases were produced or solids changed into liquids. His famous experiment involved heating mercury oxide in a sealed container. It broke down into mercury and oxygen gas. He measured everything and concluded, right pointing backhand index, the mass of mercury and oxygen formed equals the mass of mercury oxide used. And thus, he stated the law of conservation of mass. Alembic, let's look at chemical reactions. To make this clearer, let's see how the law works in chemical equations. Microscope example 1, formation of water. Hydrogen plus oxygen water. Balanced chemical equation. 2H plus O2HO. Let's do a mass check. 2 molecules of H2 times 2 equals 4 atomic mass units, AMU. 1 molecule of O2 times 16 equals 32 AMU. Total reactant mass is equal to 4 plus 32 equals 36 AMU. On the product side, 2 molecules of HO2 times 2 plus 16 is equal to 2 times 18 equals 36 AMU. White heavy checkmark mass is conserved, reactants is equal to products. Microscope example 2, Combustion of carbon. C plus O co. Mass calculation. Carbon, C, is equal to 12 mMo. Oxygen, O, is equal to 32 mMo. Co is equal to 12 plus 32 equals 44 mMo. White heavy checkmark again, mass is conserved. Pot of food everyday examples students will relate to. Let's go beyond the textbook and relate this law to real life. Example 3. Baking a cake, closed oven. You mix 200 g flour, 100 g sugar, 50 g butter, 3 eggs, tilde 150 g. Total mass of ingredients is equal to 500 g. After baking, if the oven is sealed and vapor doesn't escape, the cake plus steam inside still adds up to 500 g. Even though the appearance has changed and some parts melted or hardened, the mass remains the same. Droplet example 4. Dissolving sugar in water. You dissolve 10 g sugar into 90 g water. The resulting solution has exactly 100 g of mass. Nothing disappeared. The sugar just spread into the water molecules. The form changes, not the mass. This is why we say the law works only in a closed system where nothing escapes or enters unnoticed. Alembic laboratory applications. In the lab, we use this law to balance chemical equations, calculate how much product we'll get, predict the amount of reactant needed, design safe and efficient chemical reactions. Imagine a student mixes 2.5 g of sodium bicarbonate, baking soda, with vinegar in a flask. It fizzes and releases carbon dioxide. If the flask is sealed, and we collect all gases, liquids, and solids, white heavy checkmark, the final total mass is equal to initial mass. Input symbol for numbers, mathematical proof and formula. To express the law mathematically, reactants is equal to A plus B. Products is equal to C plus D. Then, mass of A plus mass of B is equal to mass of C plus mass of D. This formula is used in stoichiometry to verify whether a chemical reaction obeys the law. Let's solve a simple problem. Problem: 10 g of calcium reacts with 18 g of water. Find the total mass of products. Solution: reactant mass is equal to 10 plus 18 equals 28 g. Product mass must also be 28 g by law. Why is this law so important? This law is not just about numbers. It has deep meaning. 1. It shows that atoms are never lost, only rearranged. 2. It makes chemistry predictable and measurable. 3. It supports the idea that matter is permanent. 4. It's the foundation for balancing equations. Let's try one unbalanced reaction. Fe plus O FeO. To apply the law, we must balance the number of atoms. Balanced. 4 Fe plus 3O2 FeO. Now count the masses. 4 Fe is equal to 4 times 56 equals 224 g. 3O is equal to 3 times 32 equals 96 g. Total reactants is equal to 320 g. Products. 2 FeO is equal to 2 times 112 plus 48 is equal to 2 times 160 equals 320 g. Let me summarize key points for your notebooks. Memo: Law of conservation of mass. Matter cannot be created or destroyed in a chemical reaction. Total mass of reactants is equal to total mass of products. Applies in a closed system. Discovered by Lavoisier in 1774. Helps balance equations and calculate reaction outcomes. Balloon final thoughts, a law that celebrates balance. Think of this law as a message from nature: whatever I give, I take back equally. I don't cheat. I balance everything. In chemistry, this message helps you write accurate equations, perform reliable experiments, and predict outcomes with confidence. So next time you see milk curdle, wood burn, metal rust, or acid fizz, remember, all changes obey the same rule. Matter transforms, but mass remains constant. Thank you.
Your support through likes, subscriptions, and shares is appreciated. Turn on notifications to stay informed. Thank you.